up guys? Welcome back to another video, and we're here in Cambodia at Angkor Wat, and we are super excited to see this because all of you guys have been telling us you got to go see Angkor Wat. You're seeing all these temples, but wait till you see Angkor Wat. It's going to change your mind. And we are here today. And this temple is so popular. This is one of the most popular temples in the world. It's the biggest temple in the world, actually. Like 2 million people come here every year, which is mind-boggling to me. But also, just in the past 8 days of 2019, 70,000 people have come to visit this temple already.
Which is why I'm kind of surprised that there's not really that many people around right now.
Like they said, like, you know, sunrise is the time to come here because you got to experience sunrise, but that there are so many people that come at sunrise where it just makes it impossible to like walk around without being packed in with people. So we decided to come here around noon, and so far it's not that busy. So we're pretty, we're excited. And the grounds is really cool because you get to like walk around. There's lots of paths that are like shaded, and because it's hot as hell today.
So it's actually inside of a forest that was completely overgrown up until the French started helping to kind of clear all this stuff out. It wasn't until the 1970s that it started to become clear and popular for Western tourists. So we're going to show you Angkor Wat first, but stick around because we'll also show you 2 lesser known temples that are kind of off the beaten tourist trail if you want to explore something without 70,000 people surrounding you.
Yeah, you guys know we like to do stuff that's a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. Obviously, we're here in Cambodia. We have to go see Angkor Wat.
I'm excited.
But we also want to go take you guys to where not many people go exploring and not many people make videos about. You know, we want to share with you guys some different stuff. So we're going to head into Angkor Wat right now, show you guys around, and then we're going to go head out to these other secluded temples. So when you first walk to the entrance, you walk on like, there's this bridge, like this man-made plastic floating buoy bridge. It's pretty cool actually. But there's like this big moat that surrounds all of Angkor Wat. So we are walking up right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we just got inside of here. This is so cool. We're walking through one of the hallways right now, and this entire wall is all etched in stone. This is something like out of this world.
I have never seen it.
Wow, look at the detail.
So they use stone for this whole temple, and the temples in Angkor Wat have more stone than all of the pyramids and everything built in stone in Egypt combined. So there is so much stone, and the fact that they can get this good of detail etched in stone is beyond anything I've ever seen.
It's really, really crazy. And look how much there is. It just goes all the way down, and this whole temple is surrounded in this. There's so many like little crevices that you gotta squeeze through. Oh jeez. This place really does remind us of Tomb Raider, and actually some of that movie was filmed in this like complex grounds area. It's pretty freaking crazy. This place is insane. We haven't even made it. We need to get like right up there. So we just came from there. I just climbed up this whole thing, and I'm about to go inside of this. I don't know what's in here. I don't even know if you're allowed to go in here, but oh my God. Whoa. This is crazy. There's so many like broken pieces of statues and big huge blocks. And it looks like people used to come in here and pray. And then there's all these huge pieces of block on the ground just scattered all over. This is freaking cool. And of course, there's always one idiot of the bunch. Okay, making my way back down. These steps are no joke. It's like climbing a ladder. So you have to be really careful. I'm actually surprised that they let you climb on all this stuff. And because this is a security guard that watched me come up here, and he was totally fine with it.
So I found a nice shaded spot to kind of tell you guys a little bit more about the complex we're exploring today. I, at this point, don't know if we'll have time for 2 others, but at least 1 more. But this place is so big and way more quiet and peaceful than I expected. The length of just one of the walls is about a half a mile long. So the place itself is absolutely massive. And at its peak time, the city of Angkor was probably roughly around the size of Paris. So absolutely huge. was the largest city in the world from the 9th century all the way up until the 14th century when the Ayutthaya Kingdom of Thailand overthrew this area. We did go to the Ayutthaya temple, so if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. It's amazing. The architecture itself is very different from the Khmer style though. So this is something like we've never seen before. It's our first Cambodian temple. I think we chose a good first one.
So now we are headed up a couple flights of steps to the main pagodas, I guess. So you can see here, they're doing a lot of construction around the top of the temple. So now we are walking up this flight of steps to get into the temple. We're getting our workout today, and it's also like 100 degrees out. So not only are we getting a workout, we're sweating our asses off and getting a tan. Yeah, this is sketchy. These stairs are steep. How you doing down there, babe? Whew.
They have a net on top of the ceiling and it's catching falling rocks. But the really terrifying thing is that there's holes in the netting, like all up in here. So a rock could fall at any time, totally knock you out.
So you can just pretty much walk around the top area of the temple, and they have all these little hallways and stuff you can go down, but there's really not much to see here. I'd say like the outside downstairs of the grounds is much more beautiful. This it looks like there's a lot of construction going on up here and rehabbing some of the stuff, but I mean it's still beautiful. Okay, so we just finished walking around up top of the temple area, and now we are going to go back down these treacherous steps. Babe, don't fall on me and push me down the steps. It's actually much easier going down than it is up. It's such a tiny little railing too. We made it! Come on, babe, you got this.
3 more. 4 more.
Okay, so we have done Angkor Wat.
Yes!
I gotta say, when we first got here, we were like, where the hell is everybody?
I didn't think we were at Angkor Wat because there was nobody here.
It was so dead. There was like not a soul, and then as soon as we come out, there's tons of people out now. So I guess a few buses must have just dropped a bunch of people off.
Totally.
But yeah, it was pretty epic in there. I gotta say, I'm leaning more towards Ayutthaya as like my favorite.
Interesting.
So like this definitely had its own vibe. It was very, like the grounds are enormous. The place is so big and there's so many different places to walk through. But I still think Ayutthaya is my favorite all-time temple.
Well, there's 1,000 temples in Angkor, so maybe another one will be your favorite.
Okay. Look at how many people are coming in right now. That's just one group of people. We are so hot and sweaty. I swear I think I lost every ounce of fluid in my body walking around that place. Now we are on the hunt for an ice cold coconut and 2 bottles of water each.
Ryan's made a new best friend. She's sold him 6 Coca-Colas and a Fanta so far.
And she's now swiping through my Apple Watch.
The pro.
She is. She came up and she just started swiping away. She knows what she's doing. What are you gonna sell me? This little girl, she's selling me everything the store has. What do we have? What is it? This one? Lemon shake? Yum yum? And now Stacia has her own little notepads and 3 menus. This little kid keeps bringing her stuff. Look at, he's grabbing more. What is he grabbing this time? He's got everything for you. Oh, he's giving him everything.
Thank you.
You have every oh, here comes a spoon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you. All right, we just left Angkor Wat, and we are heading with Mr. Smooth here an hour north to see one of the most special temples that not a lot of people go to because it's so far away, and I'm very excited. So we got about an hour trek. Be careful. We have about an hour trek until we get there, so we will see you there.
Okay, so we just got here. That was a crazy ride, I gotta say.
It was fun.
Yeah, there's so much to see driving through the streets and like the little towns of Cambodia. It really is like a very authentic experience. Like I feel like this is the most authentic, besides like the Philippines, like that we've really experienced the culture and the back end streets and the villages and things like that. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So right now we've made it to Banteay Seri.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that, I said it. And this is like a smaller temple.
Very small. They say if you're an art lover, this is the #1 temple you need to come to. So I think without further ado.
Yeah, let's go check it out. So like most temple areas, you know, you have all your shops and stuff set up for souvenirs. Stacia, you gonna buy anything else while you're here?
I really want a new wardrobe.
So it says we need to go this way, down this dirt little path. She said go straight and turn left. You think that's the right directions?
We'll see.
We're not even sure if we're in the right spot. I really don't know if there's like a temple here or if we're just randomly walking through a dirt path with trees amongst us. There's people walking and there's signs.
I see a sign that says...
There's an entrance right here, so maybe we're on the right path. I think we're at the right spot. This looks to be a temple of some sort. These grounds are so amazing. It's very like worn down, like very old, ancient, leftover ruins, which reminds us of like the last temple that we went to when we were in Ayutthaya. It really has that same vibe, like, you know, half stones are left in the ground and everything's very worn and old. It's really cool.
So Banteay Seri is very unique because it's the only major temple that wasn't created by one of the kings or monarchs. It's also one of the only temples to be all majorly built with red sandstone, which is a more porous material than regular stone, meaning that people can carve such intricate art into all of the sandstone blocks. So this is one of the most artistic temples that you can come see. The name Banteay Seri actually means Citadel of Women, giving tribute to its femininity.
This place is so cool. The detail and like on these two statues, pagodas behind us, the detail on that is unbelievable. And to think that all this was hand carved is it's just this place really reminds us of the last temple that we showed you in Ayutthaya. Like everything from nobody being here, sun setting, there's birds that sound just like those birds.
They do.
Ka, 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 ka. And it's just this is so cool because this is like ancient ruins.
Yeah, exactly. And like it isn't as well preserved. A lot of people have actually come and like pilfered things, pilfered pieces of sandstone and taken them away.
Pilfers. So this place is like very reminiscent of Ayutthaya. And I think we said that earlier, but like this particular temple reminds us of the last temple ruins that we saw on the day that we went to Ayutthaya.
Yeah.
Like this is as close as it gets to that. I mean, this is so ancient and
This is older, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. This is the 10th century temple. And these...
There's those birds. Ka-ka-ka-ka! It's just like in Ayutthaya, man.
This was one of the temples that people actually came to pilfer these sandstone bas reliefs from. So a lot of the stuff has been stolen from this temple.
Pilferers.
Pilferer. But the bas reliefs that you see in these sandstone bricks are just absolutely mind-blowing. 2,000 years
math,
ago.
babe.
2,000 years ago. That's insane, right?
20,000?
No. I don't know. So long ago.
Stacia's not good with that type of stuff.
I'm also really out of it.
So it must be closing time because we are the last people in here right now. This is crazy. So we are finished at this temple. We were supposed to go to 3 temples for you guys today. That didn't happen because like the drive here took an hour and we got a late start as usual. Yeah, that's the DVV way, is late starts. But this place was probably, in my opinion, better than Angkor Wat.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
a lot
so
more
gorgeous.
like intimate too.
I would say the best time to come here is probably about right now. Like I think they close at 5:30.
They close at 5.
5?
Yeah.
And if you get here at like 4 o'clock, right before the sun starts coming down, you can get some good light. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Doubling up, we got the double coconuts and Stacia's coconuts.